Hey, how you doing? I'm Larry. Getting a fire going here. To get a good fire going, you got to have the right stuff. You can't be putting in bricks, you can't be putting in water bottles, steel. You got to have sawdust, maybe a fire starter. You definitely got to have wood, maybe some paper. The point of all that is, in order to study the Bible, you have to have the right things as well. One of them is the Bible, of course. I just want to spend a minute encouraging you in your reading. Not just your reading, but outside of that, studying. It's not the easiest thing to understand God's Word, and I really think that He made it that way so that we can ask Him to help us understand. I wasn't born understanding how to make a fire, and I hope that doesn't go out during this video. But the Bible, to study this, here's what I use. I use a dictionary. I don't know what all the words mean. Another thing I use is a commentary. There's a lot of things in the Bible that happen over a stretch of time. Reasons that they may do. Why does someone wear a veil? Why does someone wear sandals? Why is it okay to brush off your sandals? You'll see that expression used in the Bible. Brush off your sandals as you leave the city. I guess that's like saying don't let the door hit you on your way out. Okay, a good concordance will explain some of those sayings to you, and it'll help you understand what's being said a little bit. The one here is Gaebelene's Concise Commentary. And you can get this probably, or one similar to it, at any Christian bookstore. One of the most valuable books that I use in my studies is the Strong's Exhaustive Concordance. It has every word in the Bible with the translation from the Hebrew, which is the Old Testament, and the Greek, which is the New Testament. And it has what those words, a little bit of what they mean. It'll help you better understand. Now you might say, well, Larry, why don't you just go get one of these updated Bibles? That'll be another lesson at another time. I use the King James Version, 1611. There are a lot of versions out there. I would suggest sticking with the King James. We'll go into another lesson about that at another time. But to study God's Word, to really study it, I use a dictionary, a concordance, and the Strong's Concordance that has every word in it. Another thing I use is a notebook. I write things down, a pen, and not the most important thing, but so I can see things a little bit more clearly. My glasses. And time. Set time aside. To read something is one thing, to study is another. Set some time aside for yourself and God. And I hope this has helped you learn how to study. There's a difference between reading and studying. I got to get back to this fire, putting some wood on it. It's a little chilly today. I'll talk to you later.